Hi, I'm Donna. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to try and make a lemon meringue pie. I've made them before with the box sheriff or whatever you call that, the powdered stuff. This is going to be my first time making it from scratch. So let's get started. I've already rinsed my lemons. Rinsed the lemons under the tap. And so now we're going to begin with zesting the lemons. Okay, so I'm going to zest my 2 lemons. I've already zested one. And now I'm going to begin zesting the second one. So I have some nice lemon zest here. I hope you can see that. So I'll just set that aside. Now we're just going to cut our lemons in half. So we can juice them. So all we do here is we're going to push down on the lemon, and this will begin to spin and collect the juices. Okay, so now we have the spout in the down position with a cup underneath to catch our juice. Then I just give the lemon a little bit of a turn. Squeeze again. Just go back and forth a little bit. So now that I've done squeezing 2 large lemons, we got 250 milliliters of juice, 8 ounces. One cup. I really like using this. So now we're going to set that aside. Although my bowl is clean, this has to be really, really clean in order for the meringue to really get nice and big and fluffy. So I just learned that by taking the leftover lemon like this, I'm just going to flip this inside out. Okay, on your clean bowl, and just rub it everywhere. If you have any oil, if there's any oil residue or any little bits of dirt left, this should pick everything up. And this way you have a nice clean bowl for your meringue. Now, I've tried making meringue several times in the past, and I've never made it nice and big and fluffy. So, let's see what happens today. So, let me just show you here. I just take it here, and I'm just rubbing it all around. That's all. If you're using a nice tablecloth, you're having a dinner and somebody spilled something, what you should do, if you have a lemon, go cut it and blot it into the spill, and that will absorb the spill and keep your nice tablecloth from being ruined. If you don't have an actual lemon, if you have lemon juice, you can get the same effect, of course. Just pour a little onto a dry cloth and just dab it into your, don't rub, just dab it in, and it'll right away, and that'll remove the spill before it stains. Now what we want to do here is separate the yolk from the white. Damn it. Now when doing this, you cannot have any yolk whatsoever in the white. Not even the smallest speck, or your meringue just will not turn out. And there you go. All white, no yellow. It's okay to have a little white in the yellow over here, but for your meringue, this has to be completely white. And with the yolk, I'm just going to give them a little beating. Now don't worry if you miss the ingredients, because I'll be putting the directions and the ingredients in the description box below the YouTube video. In our medium-sized pot, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. I'm just using regular tap water. Water, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. ¼ cup cornstarch. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt. The zest from our lemons. And the juice from our lemons. Now that we have our first 6 ingredients in our medium-sized pot, We'll put our heat to about medium. And we need to whisk this until it comes to a gentle boil. Or stir it. You don't want it to stick to your bottom of your pan. Give it all a nice stir to make sure it all gets mixed in there nicely. This part's a little difficult for me where I don't see very good. I can't tell if it started to boil, but I'm hearing what sounds like bubbles. So I'm going to add my going to add my 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to continue to stir until all the butter has melted. Let's get our egg yolks. You don't want to pour the egg yolk right into the pot because it will turn into scrambled eggs. So what we're going to do is take some of the lemon curd and pour it into here so that it gets used to the heat. Just give that a little stir around. There we go. And now we can pour it into our pot. Now let's stir this around for about another minute. Okay, so we're going to start with our meringue. And we're going to start by adding our egg whites. Okay, so we're going to beat our egg whites. We'll beat them until they're frothy. And now we'll begin adding the sugar, 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay, our shell is ready for the lemon curd. Lovely assistant is going to now pour the lemon curd into our baked pie shell. Now this goes back in the oven until the peaks have browned.